Hello friends, this is Dr. P.R. Chaudhary from KK College of Food Technology, Nasik. Today we will be studying about morphology of fruits and vegetables under the course Post-Harvest Management of Fruits and Vegetables, FPT 112. Fruits and vegetables have many similarities with respect to their compositions, method of cultivation and harvesting, storage properties and processing. In fact, many vegetables may be considered fruit in the true botanical sense. Botanically, fruits are sweet and fleshy products of plant or tree that contain seed, and the vegetables are plant or derived from various parts of plant. Therefore, such items as tomato, cucumbers, eggplant, peppers, and others would be classified as fruits on this basis. A fruit is the seed-bearing structure in flowering plants, also known as angiosperms, formed from the ovary after flowering. In common language usage, fruit normally means the fleshy seed-associated structures of a plant that are sweet or sour and inedible in the raw state, such as apples, bananas, grapes, lemons, oranges, and strawberries. A vegetable is any part of a plant such as the root, tuber, bulb, stems and stalk, leaves, flower, fruit or seeds that is consumed by humans as food as part of a savory meal. The term vegetable is somewhat arbitrary and largely defined through culinary and cultural tradition. Their origin as a root, shoot, leaf, flower, bud, fruit or any other part affects how easily the vegetables can be handled and stored. Based on the plant part, vegetables can be generally grouped into three categories. Roots such as carrot, tuber, potato, bulb, onion. In case of stem and stalks, examples are leek, celery and asparagus. Leaves such as spinach, lettuce. Flower buds in case of artichoke. Flower such as broccoli or cauliflower. Fruit, example cucumber, pumpkin, brinjal, tomato, etc. Or seeds and pods, example beans, peas and corn. The origin of vegetable affects how they are best handled after harvest. For example, vegetables from above the ground are more likely to have waxy skin to protect them from water loss. Roots and tubers do not have such protection, so they may require high humidity to limit dehydration. Seeds necessarily contain stored energy in the form of sugars or carbohydrates. Buds and shoots generally have few stored reserves and are developing rapidly, so they need careful handling to preserve them after harvest. Now let us study in detail the differences between fruits and vegetables. Fruits can be consumed as raw and are usually not taken during meals, whereas vegetables can be consumed only after cooking and during meals. Fruits are usually more sweet as compared to vegetables, which can be less or not sweet at all. Fruits are usually juicy, pulpy and luscious, whereas vegetables are hard and not juicy. Fruits are developed from flower part or inflorescences. In case of vegetables, they can be developed from leaf, stem, root, flower, fruits, etc. Fruits are borne on mostly woody perennials, whereas vegetables are non-woody annuals or biennials. Fruits are mostly propagated asexually by grafting, budding techniques, etc., whereas vegetables are mostly propagated by seed. Fruits are acidic and are commonly called as high acid food because of the pH is less than 4.5, whereas vegetables are less acidic than fruits and hence are classified as low acid fruit and usually contain pH higher than 4.5. Acidity naturally controls the growth of microorganisms in case of fruits, whereas microorganisms are able to grow in moist, low acid products which may lead to spoilage and the possibility of food poisoning in case of vegetables. So here we have completed the definition of fruits and vegetables, different parts used in case of fruits and vegetables, and the differences between fruit and vegetables. This question is usually asked in exam for 8 marks.